Okay, so everybody wants to know how you fuel your training, Caroline. Show me how it's done.
You seem to be at approximately 7,019 feet.
50 minutes, 5-0.
3-hour run, a little over 21 miles. 8 days away from leaving for Sweden. Let me explain. A little over a week ago, I traveled up to Lake Tahoe, actually Donner Lake specifically, for a 2-day, very intense, high altitude training camp with my coach, Chris Hauth, and Olympic swimmer Caroline Burckle. And the intention was to put in 2 really hard, really long, solid days of training in preparation for the upcoming Otillo, as we say in the United States, Ötillö, or Ötillö, I think is how you pronounce it in Swedish. I'm sure I'm butchering it. Ötillö is a swim run ultra that entails approximately 40 miles of running and about 6 miles of swimming over the course of the day. Very long race. It'll probably take us 8 or 9 hours to complete it. But what's interesting is there are 40 transitions. So you're constantly switching it up between swimming and running, swimming across these little inlets in very cold water, climbing up on rocks, running across small islands, jumping back in the water, rinse and repeat. What's super unique about this race is you do the entire thing in a customized, modified wetsuit. You swim in running shoes. You run with a pull buoy strapped to your thigh. You're allowed to wear hand paddles as long as you carry them with you throughout the course of the entire race. So it's very unique, and part of the experience and what I wanted to get out of this weekend was what it's like to train and sort of wear all of this gear. It was about like getting comfortable with all of these accoutrements. So I thought it would be fun to bring a camera along, take you a little bit behind the scenes of what this 2-day experience was all about, give you a peek into what our preparation, what our training looks like. So it was really fun, it was really hard, and with that said, enjoy.
My second
This
one
is how
right?
you fuel for Olympic success.
It all starts with a little head of romaine. Pick a nice one, like so. Step 1, hold it. Step 2, twist it. Step 3.
That's it.
So I'm gonna mountain bike instead.
She was gonna do Ötillö with Hillary Biscay, but they had to back out because of her heel. But she still is a trooper. Drove all the way up from LA just to swim in the lake with us and like hang out. Your bike in there?
Yeah.
It's about 6:30 in the morning. Day 1 of our 2-day, 48-hour training camp here up in Lake Tahoe, Donner Lake. The water's pretty warm though, right? This is Tomasz. He's going to be photographing us. That's the great Chris. That's the great Chris Hauth. He's in charge today.
Got it.
So we've all been training for this Otillo race for Ötillö for months and months and months, but we've been doing it in the desert of Los Angeles. And now with 3 weeks out, we figured, hey, maybe it would be a good idea to get in some cold water and see what it's like to swim in these crazy, funky wetsuits. What does it feel like to swim in our running shoes and with our hand paddles? These are called hand paddles. We get to use them in the race.
Started a minute ago.
We're screwed. Woohoo!
Meanwhile, on the deck, Caroline is chilling.
Oh, hey. Just been finished for a while. Hanging out. Are they working out? I'm not.
Good one.
This day, so much harder than running 34 miles the other day. Way harder.
But that's why we did that in 72 hours. Now you see the load, as I like to say.
6,000 feet, right?
Yeah.
Not high enough.
So tomorrow we're gonna run up there to 8,000
We gotta touch the snow.
We gotta touch the snow.
Okay, so who took what role? Who was like the motivator? Who was the...
Oh, dude,
No,
I just chased him all day. Are you kidding me? Like, and I just got further and further behind.
This.
Nice.
That's really exciting. Sunflower greens. That's also not very exciting. I have like 700 bars back in the place, so I don't think any trip is complete until we have a grocery store shop.
All right, so we put in a big day of training today down at Donner Lake. We swam, we ran, we did it like 10 times. I'm exhausted. We got a little grub, then we got a little rest, and now we're gonna do a podcast, another Coach's Corner podcast with Chris. Dude, I'm exhausted.
Yeah, it was a fun day. It was a learning experience. But the good thing is that you went through the same struggles that I did the first time I came up here by myself. And
That's comforting.
Went through the motions.
How we swam with the paddles, with the pull buoys, with the shoes on the whole time, getting out of the water, and then running with all this this gear in what quickly turned into 80-degree weather, running in wetsuits at altitude around Donner Lake. And it started out comical, then it became excruciatingly painful.
Going through the difficulties of a steady 5.5-hour day like today is important, because it just puts you back into that mindset of just keep trucking, right? Like, just keep moving forward. Don't overanalyze the pace. Don't overanalyze the heart rate. Just keep moving forward, right? You start doing a little bit of self-talk. And there's times today where, for a reason, I ran ahead of you, because I wanted you to reacquaint yourself with that.
Day 2, back at the lake.
So we're gonna swim 45 minutes, and then we're gonna go
There's trees down
here to the Pacific Crest Trail to do a little running.
A day like today, I would say, is why you're fit. You're gonna get to spots where it's so beautiful that you're gonna say, you know what, this is why I like being fit.
That's Chris.
So we got separated. Didn't he say like it's about 35 minutes of running?
Yep.
And then we'll turn around?
Exactly.
So I'd gone about 35 minutes. And so I was like, I don't know, so if he's way over there past further than I can see.
Your whole body is a fine-tuned machine that everything has to work in sync to do the volume that we're talking about. We're not talking about a 2-hour workout here. It might be a really good thing for everybody just to consider, what do I need to get myself motivated to train more consistently? Maybe an event with a partner or a challenge with a partner, because it does help. It's like, I got to do this. I love to do it for myself, but there's a little extra, with that, hey, I'm racing with somebody,
Right.
and I want to do well with them, for them as a team.
All right, I hope you guys enjoyed that little look behind the scenes in my preparation for this crazy upcoming swim run ultra world championship event. For those that are interested, Ötillö will be on September 4th, and it will be broadcast live online. If you want to track and follow the fun, go to ötillöswimrun.com/live. I'm trying to create a team and surround myself with some talented people so that I can get more regular with making videos like this, including filming the podcast. So I'm really excited about stepping into that in the near future. In the meantime, if you enjoyed this video, if you'd like to see more of these kinds of things from me, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe. I appreciate you guys watching. I'm excited to go to Sweden, and I'm definitely bringing my camera. I'm going to take you behind the scenes on that. So until then, peace, plants, and namaste.